Hi, thanks for joining me. It's Christine Kretcher from Create with Christine, and I'm here with another Tuesday tip video tutorial. For my project today, we are making this card here, and it does feature the brand new Daisy Lane stamp set. It came out in the new 2019-2020 annual catalog that debuted today. And for my card design, I am playing along with the Casing Tuesday Facebook group. So they are casing a card from page 147. So let me show you the inspiration. It's this card right down here in the corner. So you can see if I bring it over, I did keep some things the same. I used an embossing folder for the background. I used the stitched rectangles. And so I kind of kept the overall look but changed it up and made it my own. So that's what the Casing Tuesday group is all about. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do my stamping first. I am stamping the stem and then the smile sentiment. And what I did was I cut out two of the stitched rectangle dies. And I'm going to bring over, there's my stem. I'm going to bring over my garden green ink pad. I used colors from the designer paper. The rose floral accent is from the brand new Mosaic Mood designer series paper. So I just kind of went with the colors in the paper. So I have a piece of scrap paper behind here just because I want to get the bottom leaves, but I want to get kind of part of the stem going off the page. And then I have an itty bitty rectangle that I cut out with the stitched dies. And we're just going to do the smile sentiment. So this stamp set is in a bundle, the Daisy Lane. I'm not using the daisies at all in my card today, but I did want to point that out in case you want to invest in it. So you get, let me show you the stamp set really quick so I can explain it. There's a new medium daisy punch, so the bundle is this stamp set with the new punch. This floral image coordinates with the current daisy punch that carried over from last year's annual catalog. So you get two daisies. So I'm excited to place my order to get my new punch. Then I can do some fun layering videos and other projects for you. So this is the paper, kind of how I came up with my inspiration. You can see that I just fussy cut one of the rose images. So I'm just going to pick, say, this one right here, and I'll come over with my paper snips and just start cutting it out. The key to fussy cutting is you kind of want to move the paper and not move your scissors so much. And I'm kind of going kind of quick here, so it's probably not going to be 100% perfect, but that's okay. So move the paper as you go. You could cut off a smaller piece to make it a little bit easier to handle. So hopefully you get the idea. Okay, so there we go. So I've got my rose, my stamped images. I also, what I did is I used the Country Floral 3D embossing folder. This is in Blushing Bride, and it's a 4" by 5" piece. And what we're going to do is just adhere our pieces. So let me get this out of here so maybe you can see a little better. So I'm just going to use green glue, and because this is an embossed piece, I will say I sometimes go a little heavier than I normally would because I want a good stick to my embossed layer. So I'm going to try to leave 3 equal sides on the top and one side, and then I kind of like smush down. To get it to really stick. On my flower, I pop that up on Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'll just come over here and add 4. And then remove the backs. Give this a good smush to make sure you have a good stick there. Remove the backs. Then I kind of have the top part coming over a little bit, over the top a little bit, overhanging. I have a garden green card base to match my stamped color, and what I'm going to do is go all the way over to the right edge. Because it's a dark color, I would also do a piece on the inside of Very Vanilla. It's kind of nice to use Very Vanilla. Very Vanilla and Whisper White are both in the Designer Series paper, but in the rows that I cut out, it had vanilla accents kind of in the background, so that's why I ended up with the vanilla. Most of the papers that were in the last catalogs use Whisper White, so I haven't been using a lot of vanilla lately. Okay, so we want to get a good stick down with the embossed. You really need to smush it a little bit. And I didn't point out, but hopefully you can kind of sort of see, this paper has accents in it, the Designer Series paper. It's a specialty, so it has shiny accents in the designer paper, which is kind of fun. And then I'm going to put this up with a little bit of liquid glue. I kind of went between the leaves and the stem, so depending on where you end up, how far down you end up stamping, I kind of went between these 2 leaves to get the smile on there. And then to finish it off, I just added a medium pearl. These are the basic pearls. They did carry over. So I'm just going to pick that up and add that to the eye and smile. And that is my project for Casing Tuesday for this week. I hope you'll check out the new catalog, check out the new products and the new bundles. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you leave me a comment by Monday, June 10th at midnight Eastern, you can have a chance to win this card in the mail from me for tuning in this week. So thanks so much. I'll be back again next week with another project to share.